video and talking to the screen. Yeah, that's what happened to me this time around. It actually happens to me quite a bit, but I've decided that I'm done doing that by myself. So join me.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Aries Spears here. I want to take a moment to talk to my people. And before I begin, to the white folks out there, please, my mayonnaise people, I love y'all. So I'm not talking to the ones who don't qualify here. So relax. But to the white folks who don't fall under this umbrella, feel free to give me your commentary.
All right. So he started out by saying he wanted to talk to his people, but there's clearly some white folks in the room. And not just any white folks. These are white folks that are among his people, whom he does not want to offend, and whose opinion is important enough to him that he is inviting their commentary. Maybe now he's going to let us know that he loves us too, and that he's not speaking to all of us and inviting our commentary as well. Let's find out.
D.L. Hewley sent out a post recently about Donald Trump at his State of the Union address giving the Freedom Award to Rush Limbaugh during Black History Month. And to you black people who support Donald Trump, I hate you fucking coons.
Well, okay. So he singled out the black Trump supporters in his mixed audience that includes some mayonnaise people that he loves, so that he could let us know that he hates those black people and that they are coons. I'm wondering where the harsh words are for the white Trump supporters in the group, since he knows that they're also listening. He mentioned them at the beginning, right? Let's see.
If this is not further proof that this man is a racist, I don't know what is. And to you Trump supporters who will say, how does this make him a racist? I'm done fighting y'all, because y'all have the intelligence of a goddamn hammer nail.
Okay, so the Trump supporters, I'm assuming that the Trump supporters who don't see how that's racist would be your white Trump supporters. But those you're done fighting with, and that's because they lack intelligence. So the white Trump supporters are not racist, they're just lacking intelligence. And the black Trump supporters are coons that you hate. All right, keep going.
It's crazy because I hear y'all say, what did Obama do for us? And I constantly fight this fight with y'all. Despite what you think he didn't do, he really did more than you give him credit for. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, he didn't do a goddamn thing but win the presidency, and him and his beautiful black wife and those two beautiful black girls became the first black family. That should be enough.
Enough for what? So what you're saying is, if a black man becomes the head of a supremacist, racist, oppressive organization, that we should support him for this achievement, even if he does absolutely nothing to improve the lives of the black people directly underneath that organization? Brother, I disagree. I think that if a black man is at the head of a supremacist, racist organization, he has an even bigger responsibility than anybody else to make our lives better. Otherwise, isn't he just part of the problem?
But my question is, why do we continuously throw our own under the bus?
You mean like you're doing right now?
Systematically and politically, white people have always looked out for one another. They've always protected one another.
What in the hell are you talking about? Have you ever heard of World War I, World War II, the Revolutionary War, the Prussian War, the Civil War? What in the hell are you talking about? White people have systematically and politically stood for one another. Man, maybe he'll explain himself.
It's the reason why the 4 black girls that got blown up in the church bombing back in the 60s in Alabama, the killer got off. The man that assassinated Medgar Evers was acquitted and didn't get brought to justice till he was damn near dead anyway. It's the reason why so many cops kill our people and get off, if they're even brought to trial.
Oh, so you're talking about juries sticking together. Yeah, that's how that usually works, right? So in order for us to hear a verdict, it means that the 12 people on the jury, maybe 12 white folks, you could be right about that, have to agree, right? But you can't extrapolate the way juries behave to the way populations behave anywhere in the world. You just wrong about that. Go on.
White folks, the bad ones, have constantly looked out after one another, stood by one another. Why the fuck can't we do the same?
Okay, you can always tell when he talking to the black folks in this group, right? You notice he said, white folks, the bad ones. Who do you think that was for? Do you think that if he was standing in a room full of black people talking about white folks, that he would need to point out that he's only talking to the bad ones? I guess that's part of making sure that his good white folks don't get offended by anything that he's saying. And he's still wrong. Not bad white folks, not good white folks, not any folks ever all stick together politically and systemically. Never. Anyway, go on ahead.
Why are we so interested in throwing our own under the goddamn bus? I hear the white folks that will say, oh, you Hollywood liberals are stuck on the Democratic plantation. The Democrats invented the KKK. You guys are lost. You guys are sheep. As opposed to what? The Republicans who never owned slaves? The right wing who never had corrupted cops, judges, lawyers, and never did niggas dirty through the judicial system?
I'm going to ask this brother to stop for a second. Because right now what's going on is that he's acting as though the only alternative to being a Democrat is to being a Republican. Meanwhile, many of us are neither.
As opposed to what? Why do y'all keep trying to validate one racism over another, as though one is real racism and the other is diet? Racism is racism. Neither party gives a fuck about black folks. But stop trying to somehow validate one over the other, because that fits your narrative.
Okay, but wait, weren't you just validating Obama? Obama would be in one of those racist parties that don't care about black people, right? But somehow you were able to place one racism over the other to fit your narrative. That's what it sounded like to me. No? I guess you're going to show me how I'm wrong about that.
At the end of the day, it's all racism. Obama's biggest controversy during his 8-year tenure as president was a tan suit. A tan suit.
You a goddamn lie. So are you going to tell me that his wearing a tan suit was a bigger controversy than, say, I don't know, the assassination of Muammar Gaddafi? I don't understand what it is you mean by his greatest controversy.
The right-wing media, Fox News, Bill O'Reilly, Carlson Tucker, Glenn Beck, Ann Coulter, Sean Hannity, took Obama to town over a fucking suit color.
Oh, I see what you mean. Those are your mayonnaise people, again, that you talking about. And so, all of those names that you seem to know so very, very well, because the only black name I've heard thus far is Obama. But anyway, these media personalities that you seem to follow very closely, they were the ones that said that the biggest controversy was a tan suit. I'm sure you're not expecting them to find the murder of an African president to be controversial, right? But maybe if you asked your people, the ones you seem to be talking to, though I'm not sure, we could easily let you in on the fact that none of us found the tan suit controversial. Like, not a single one of us. It wasn't a big deal. I guess it depends on whose opinion you're going by. Yeah? Go on.
Can you imagine if Obama betrayed his country? Can you imagine if Obama committed treason? They would have lynched that nigga from the White House lawn. But yet, these...
Hold on, but yet nothing. They would have lynched that nigger. You were here talking to a group of black folks and mayonnaise folks, that's what you call them, white folks that you love, that you profess to love. You didn't profess any love for us, right? And while addressing this integrated group, you're going to use a phrase like they would have lynched that nigger. So Obama is that nigger? All right. Go on ahead.
Committed treason? They would have lynched that nigga from the White House lawn. But yet, these white right-wing men have acquitted Donald Trump. They stand together. They support each other. Why the fuck can't we do the same? No president is perfect. No human is perfect. But again, Obama did more for black people than you know.
Okay, why don't you, I'm not even sure how this is relevant, right? Because Obama is not running against Trump, right? But since you seem so concerned about convincing us that Obama did more for us than we know, and you seem to know, why don't you tell us, what is it that Obama did for black people?
But even if he didn't, the same way they stand behind Trump with his imperfections, why can't we stand behind our own?
Okay, so hold on. You're back again on this point. So you didn't tell us what he did. You're willing to tell us that we should stand behind Obama regardless of the fact that he did nothing to improve the lives of black people. And you are now suggesting today, in the present tense, with an election coming up, that we stand behind our own. Who is our own in these two admittedly racist parties? You said this. You said they are both racist, and there is no racism light. There is no diet racism. It's all the same racism. That's what you said. We all know that Obama is not available as an option right now, right? So who is the our own that you are suggesting that we stand behind? Is this some kind of undercover promo piece for the Democratic Party? Like, I'm really confused, brother.
I want to read to you some of the famous quotes from Rush Limbaugh the man who was awarded the Freedom Award during Black History Month. And I quote, Rush Limbaugh called Obama a magic Negro. He mocked Eric Gardner's killing. He said Michael J. Fox was faking his Parkinson's. He told an African-American woman, take the bone out of your nose and call me back. He said on air all composite pictures of criminals look like Jesse Jackson. And you niggas support this man? You...
What did he say? No, I must have heard him wrong. Let's do this again. Hold on.
Look like Jesse Jackson. And you niggas support this man? You fucking coons. You're a traitor to your race.
All right then. So now, it doesn't even take you being a Trump supporter. Really? All you need to do is not support Obama. To be a coon and a traitor to your race. And he wants us to choose our own. Stand behind these fucking niggers and fucking coons that are traitor to our race. It's because we're not standing behind our own. Can somebody clue me in on who our own is right now?
And you coons throw Obama under the bus in exchange for Trump, who supports that.
Okay, when did somebody choose Trump over Obama? When did that happen? When was the Trump versus Obama election that black people voted for Trump and became coon traitors to their race? When did that happen? When did we choose Trump over Obama? Like, where did this false narrative come from? Or are you equating Obama with the Democratic Party? Because I don't know that Obama is the face of the Democratic Party. And I know for sure that there was no way for us to choose Trump over Obama then or now.
You niggas make me sick.
Clearly.
I'm not throwing Obama under the bus. I never will. Fuck that. The same way they stand behind theirs, black people, when the fuck will we stand behind ours?
All right. That's the end of this video. All right. I mean, anybody who's seen the original knows that's the end of this video. I didn't cut nothing from the beginning. I didn't cut nothing from the end. This is the whole video. So all of this vitriol, all of this disrespect and degradation in public, in front of white people, against black people for the supposed crime of having chosen Trump over Obama, which is an impossibility, or for simply not supporting Obama when he was running for president, or for daring to expect more of Obama than becoming president. All of that makes us coon traitors to our race. And he's not going to diss Obama or throw him under the bus. He's going to support his own. I want somebody to let me know, after watching the entirety of this video, like what we just did, who and what he is talking about. Because I can't figure it out for the life of me. But if the person that he wants us to stand behind is him, the only response I can give to him is, nigga, please.